So, what is it? Well, myself, Craig and Alex, some guys from the gym, came up with this idea around Christmas that we would do 300 reps on 300 days in 2019. So we set ourselves this goal of doing 50 pull-ups, 50 press-ups, 50 bodyweight squats, 50 burpees and 100 band pull-aparts every day for 300 days within a year. So that gave us 65 rest days if we needed them, or we just do it straight and see what happened. I very quickly decided January was going to be a full month. I wasn't going to give myself any rest. That was kind of going to be January's big challenge. I'm now coming towards the end of January and I'm wondering, can I do a full year? Because I've done all of January just fine. Maybe I'm mental, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. The idea was that it would allow for us to, have holidays without worrying about it, be sick without worrying about it. I'm currently going through some antibiotics and had excruciating tooth pain, and I kept going. So it's doable. I feel like it's doable to do this for a full year, and the rest may not be necessary. We'll see what happens. So how have I found it so far? To be honest, it's been all right. I have varied how I've done it each day. Some days I've done it over the course of the whole day, so I've just thrown out 5-10 reps here and there and kept the log so I know when and how I've done it. Craig, one of the guys we're doing with, has been consistently kind of doing a block session of his 300 reps. I think Alex has the same. So I've done that a few times just to check that I can keep up with them in terms of time and pace, and I can, so that's all good. My best is cracking out all 300 reps in 8.5 minutes. That was yesterday. Yesterday felt good. Today is going to feel harder because I'm doing my 300 reps after a heavy pull session. So I was doing a lot of muscle ups and lock offs and pulls and so on. So the pull ups are going to feel harder than usual, but that's part of the package, right? Some days it's easy, some days it's hard, but the commitment to do it is still there. So why? That's a fair question. Why? It's a good question. See if we can, I guess. It's mainly just as something fun, as a challenge to each other, as a bit of accountability. Why does anyone do anything like this? All three of us are qualified PTs. We know full well that this isn't a structured training program. This isn't a way you would get people to train. If someone said, I want to do some exercise, to any of us, we wouldn't say, oh, you should do this many reps every day just to see if you can. It's not a good pattern for training, but what it will do is it's going to create a lot of volume. What is it? The date today is the 29th, so we've done a couple of thousand reps of each of these activities. Over a year, that's a lot of repetitions, so you're going to get good at the movement, and you're going to, you can't argue with the volume you create, so I don't think it's going to do any harm. But no, it's not optimum training, but it's never about optimum training. It was always about this is an addition to whatever else we're doing. So we've got our training plan, we're doing this as well, and this doesn't take place instead of that training plan. The training continues. This is pure additional reps, and that's only going to increase volume, it's only going to increase work capacity. And because you've got that ability to spread it over a day, it's not really likely to cause an injury. If you're feeling tired, if you're feeling broken, you can do it, you can do it 2 reps at a time if you want. The other day, did a really horrendous day of it. I was feeling battered. I was on antibiotics, they were hitting me hard. And this is what it looked like. So today is 100% the toughest the 300 reps has been. I have had no sleep in about 3 days. My tooth started causing me grief the other night, and emergency dentist ended up getting it extracted, which is fine, but then the pain continued, so we think there's just an underlying problem with the gum. So I'm on antibiotics, and they just ruined me. So I'm exhausted, haven't slept. Mouth has just about stopped hurting now, which is nice. So a couple of days into the antibiotics, but as a result, this is just brutal. I don't think I've ever I can't remember a time when press-ups were taking me like, doing them in blocks of 5, and I'm doing burpees in blocks of 2 because I'm just exhausted. But it's non-negotiable. I said I'd do it every day in January, and I fully intend to. So we're taking it slow. I've slowly worked through everything. All that's left now is burpees and press-ups, and yeah, we'll get there. Just taking our sweet time. Blech. So just to recap the 300 by 300 challenge, we've got 50 press-ups, 50 pull-ups, 50 burpees, 50 bodyweight squats, and 100 band pull-up bars. It's fun. Over and out.